Have you noticed your energy fading, even when you get a full night's sleep? Or maybe you felt that quiet frustration when your body doesn't respond the way it used to, no matter how hard you try to eat well or stay active. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of men over 60 struggle with fatigue, declining confidence, and a sense that their best years are slipping away. But what if I told you it might not be just aging? It could be something far simpler and far more fixable. Today, we'll uncover 3 essential vitamins your body may be silently craving. Vitamins that can reignite circulation, restore your energy, and bring back the confidence you thought was gone. If this message speaks to you, drop a comment below and hit subscribe so you never miss another health tip. Vitamin D. The silent switch might be the missing spark your blood flow needs. Think of it as a hidden light inside your body that quietly powers so much more than you realize. When this light is bright, you feel awake, energized, and connected. When it dims, everything slows down from your circulation to your energy, to the very confidence that makes you feel like yourself. For decades, vitamin D was simply called the bone vitamin. Doctors would mention it in passing, usually when talking about children or osteoporosis. But in recent years, research has revealed something remarkable. Vitamin D plays a central role in how your cardiovascular system works, how your muscles recover, and even how your body responds in intimate moments. At its core, vitamin D helps your body produce nitric oxide, a small but mighty molecule that acts like a master key for your blood vessels. Nitric oxide tells the smooth muscles in your arteries to relax and open up, allowing blood to flow freely. When this process works properly, your heart doesn't have to pump as hard, your muscles get more oxygen, and your circulation remains steady. But when you don't have enough vitamin D, nitric oxide production falls, and circulation tightens up. It's like going from a fast-moving river to a sluggish stream. This slowdown isn't just an abstract concept. You feel it in very real, everyday ways. You might notice you get tired more quickly, or that a short walk leaves your legs feeling heavy. You might have trouble recovering after exercise, or find that your stamina during intimacy just isn't what it used to be. Some men describe it as a dull fatigue. They can't shake an invisible weight that keeps them from feeling fully present and alive. One of the most overlooked connections is between vitamin D deficiency and weaker erections. Erections aren't just about desire, they depend almost entirely on healthy circulation. If your blood vessels can't expand and deliver blood effectively, no amount of motivation will change the outcome. This is why some men who have no problem with libido still struggle with performance. Their circulation simply can't keep up. If you recognize these symptoms, you're far from alone. Studies suggest that more than 40% of older adults are deficient in vitamin D. Even men who exercise regularly and eat well often come up short. The main reason? As you age, your skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into usable vitamin D. By the time you're over 60, your production may be less than half of what it was in your 20s. A common misconception is that sitting by a sunny window or taking a quick stroll in the afternoon provides enough vitamin D. But here's the truth. Glass blocks most of the UVB rays needed for synthesis, and afternoon sun is weaker for vitamin D production. Even spending time outside doesn't always help if you live in a northern climate, use sunscreen constantly, or have darker skin. Over time, these small gaps add up to a deficiency that quietly chips away at your circulation, energy, and resilience. Another everyday mistake is assuming that diet alone will cover your needs. While fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified dairy do contain vitamin D, most people simply can't get sufficient amounts through food. To put it in perspective, you'd need to eat multiple servings of salmon every single day to reach optimal levels. So what can you do about it? The good news is that restoring vitamin D doesn't require drastic measures. It just takes consistency and a few smart habits. One of the simplest steps is to spend 15 to 20 minutes in direct morning sunlight whenever possible. Morning sun is ideal because UVB rays are stronger, and the angle of the light is more effective for synthesis. If you can, roll up your sleeves or wear shorts to expose more skin. When sunlight isn't an option during winter or in cloudy regions, a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement is an effective backup. Be sure to choose vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, not D2, because D3 is the natural form your body uses best. For most men over 60, a daily dose between 2,000 and 4,000 IU is considered safe and effective, but it's wise to confirm your levels with a blood test and talk with your healthcare provider about the right dose for you. To make absorption even smoother, take your vitamin D3 with your largest meal of the day, ideally one that includes healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, or avocado. This helps your body unlock and transport the vitamin efficiently. Over time, these small changes can lead to profound improvements. I've seen men who could barely finish a walk around the block regain their stamina and feel more engaged in every part of life. I've seen couples reconnect with intimacy and closeness after years of frustration. Remember, your circulation isn't just about numbers on a chart. It's about feeling capable, present, and strong. Vitamin D is one of the most overlooked keys to reclaiming that feeling. And the best part? You don't have to overhaul your life or rely on complicated treatments. A little sunlight, a quality supplement, and a daily rhythm can help you turn that hidden switch back on and restore the steady flow of energy and confidence you deserve. Vitamin B12. The hidden fuel tank could be the reason why you feel like your engine is running on empty. Imagine waking up each day, turning the key, and hearing only a weak sputter instead of a strong roar. For many men over 60, that sputter shows up as a dull fatigue that lingers no matter how well you eat, how much you sleep, or how hard you try to stay active. This isn't just about feeling a little tired. It's about losing the sense of drive and mental clarity that once made you feel fully alive. Some men describe it as trying to live with the lights dimmed. Everything feels slower, heavier, and less vibrant. That invisible drain can quietly steal your motivation, your focus, and even your confidence in your relationships. But here's the encouraging truth. In many cases, it isn't aging alone that's to blame. It's the slow decline of a single nutrient, vitamin B12, that powers your body's most vital systems. At its core, vitamin B12 is like a master mechanic for your metabolism. It helps your body convert the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats you eat into usable energy for every cell. Without B12, your body simply can't transform fuel into motion, no matter how balanced your diet seems on the surface. Another critical role B12 plays is in forming red blood cells. These cells act like delivery trucks, carrying oxygen to your muscles, your heart, and your brain. When your B12 levels fall too low, your red blood cell count also drops, leading to anemia. That means less oxygen reaches your tissues, which is why even simple activities, climbing stairs, taking a walk, or spending time with your partner, can feel draining. If you've ever noticed your memory getting foggy or your thoughts feeling scattered, B12 deficiency could be part of the problem. Your brain depends on this vitamin to maintain healthy nerve cells and produce neurotransmitters that control focus and mood. Over time, low B12 doesn't just impact your body, it quietly erodes your mental sharpness and emotional resilience. The symptoms of deficiency can be subtle at first. You might feel a little more tired in the afternoons, or you might struggle to concentrate during conversations. As levels drop further, you may notice muscle weakness, tingling or numbness in your hands and feet, and a growing disinterest in activities you used to enjoy, including intimacy. One of the most frustrating aspects is how easily B12 deficiency can be missed. Many men assume that eating meat, eggs, or dairy products automatically protects them. After all, those foods are rich in B12, right? Unfortunately, as you age, your digestive system changes. Around age 50 and beyond, your stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, which is necessary to release B12 from food. This means that even if you have a diet full of high-quality animal proteins, your body may not be absorbing the vitamin effectively. It's like having a refrigerator stocked with food, but no electricity to keep it fresh. Another common mistake is relying on cheap synthetic B12 supplements from discount stores or online marketplaces. Most of these products contain cyanocobalamin, a form of B12 that requires multiple chemical steps in your liver before it can be used. For older adults, this conversion process often works poorly or not at all, leaving you frustrated when symptoms don't improve. To avoid this pitfall, look for methylcobalamin, the active form of B12 your body can absorb and utilize right away. Methylcobalamin is more bioavailable, which simply means your system doesn't have to struggle to convert it. You'll often find it in higher quality supplements specifically formulated for seniors. Another option, especially if your levels are very low, is to talk with your doctor about B12 injections. These bypass digestion completely and deliver the vitamin directly into your bloodstream, ensuring your tissues get what they need without delay. For some men, this approach leads to dramatic improvements in energy and mental clarity within a matter of weeks. Restoring B12 isn't about taking huge doses or chasing quick fixes. It's about creating a steady rhythm that your body can rely on day after day. One of the simplest strategies is to take a daily B12 supplement in the morning with a protein-rich breakfast. Why morning? Because B12 helps support your circadian rhythm, your internal body clock, and can help you feel more alert and focused as the day begins. Many men who start a consistent B12 routine report that their afternoons feel easier, their memory sharpens, and the invisible cloud of fatigue begins to lift. They also notice subtle but powerful changes in their relationships, feeling more engaged, more confident, and more able to be present with their loved ones. If you've been feeling like your spark is fading, don't assume it's inevitable. A hidden deficiency can quietly drain your vitality, but the right support can help you rebuild. Vitamin B12 is more than a supplement. It's the fuel your body needs to feel strong, focused, and fully alive no matter your age. Vitamin E, your body's shield, protects the very systems that keep you feeling like yourself. Imagine for a moment that your circulation, hormones, and energy are like a well-defended fortress. Each day, stress, toxins, and the slow march of aging try to break down those walls. Over time, if your defenses weaken, you may start to feel that erosion in ways you can't always name. It might show up as low energy, a dip in motivation, or an unsettling sense that your body isn't cooperating anymore. Most men think of vitamin E as something you only need for skin health or maybe to support fertility when you're younger. But that narrow view overlooks its far more profound role as a powerful internal protector. In truth, vitamin E acts as a master antioxidant, a biochemical shield that neutralizes free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage your cells day after day. Inside your arteries, free radicals are like sparks in a dry forest. They trigger inflammation, stiffen your blood vessel walls, and gradually restrict the flow of oxygen-rich blood. When blood vessels lose their flexibility, circulation slows. When circulation slows, testosterone production can decline. And when testosterone dips, you don't just feel it in the bedroom, you feel it in your mood, your strength, and your sense of purpose. That's why vitamin E is so critical. It interrupts this destructive cycle by reducing oxidative stress and protecting the integrity of your blood vessels. Healthy vessels deliver nutrients more efficiently, support stronger erections, and keep your heart working without extra strain. This is especially vital after 60, when your natural antioxidant defenses are less robust, and every small advantage counts. Beyond circulation, vitamin E plays a direct role in hormone regulation. Your body uses it to help maintain optimal testosterone levels, which influence not only libido, but also your ability to build muscle, recover from activity, and maintain mental clarity. You might be surprised to learn that even modest deficiencies can cause noticeable changes in how you feel day to day. Think about the last time you felt your energy lag for no obvious reason, or noticed your mood swinging more than it used to. Maybe you've woken up feeling indifferent about activities you once enjoyed, or found yourself less motivated to connect with your partner. These shifts can feel like an inevitable part of getting older, but often, they're signals that your body's protective systems are running low on key resources like vitamin E. One of the most common mistakes men make is assuming their diet automatically provides enough of this nutrient. The truth is, most modern diets, especially those low in nuts, seeds, and quality plant oils, fall short. Even men who eat plenty of vegetables often don't get the optimal amounts needed to protect circulation and hormonal health over the long term. Another everyday pitfall is relying on cheap synthetic vitamin E supplements. Many mass-market brands use isolated forms of alpha-tocopherol alone, which doesn't deliver the full spectrum of benefits your body requires. Natural vitamin E comes in a family of compounds, tocopherols and tocotrienols, that work together to support your heart, your vascular system, and your testosterone levels. So what can you do to ensure your defenses stay strong? The simplest place to start is with small, consistent upgrades in your daily meals. Try adding a handful of raw almonds or sunflower seeds to your breakfast or afternoon snack. Just a quarter cup can provide a meaningful dose of natural vitamin E along with healthy fats that improve absorption. Consider drizzling extra virgin olive oil over your vegetables or salads. Not only does this boost your vitamin E intake, but the fats help transport the vitamin through your digestive tract so your body can use it more effectively. Leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and kale are also valuable sources. Including them a few times a week can further support your antioxidant defenses. If you prefer supplements, look for natural, full-spectrum vitamin E. The label should mention mixed tocopherols, and ideally some tocotrienols as well. This ensures you're getting the broader family of compounds that research shows deliver the most complete benefits. To make this routine effortless, link your vitamin E intake to something you already do every day, like breakfast or your midday meal. Consistency is key. Unlike short-term fixes, nutrients work best when they build up in your system gradually, providing a steady shield against inflammation and oxidative stress. Over time, you might notice small but powerful changes: steadier energy throughout the day, more responsive circulation, and a rekindled sense of confidence that feels like yourself returning. These shifts don't happen overnight, but they often feel like rediscovering the version of you that was quietly slipping away. Remember, your vitality isn't just about avoiding disease or living longer. It's about protecting the quality of your life, your relationships, and the passions that give your days meaning. Vitamin E is one of the most overlooked tools to keep those parts of you intact. If you've never given much thought to this humble nutrient, consider this your invitation. Because sometimes the simplest change is a handful of almonds, a drizzle of olive oil, or a thoughtfully chosen supplement can become the strongest shield you have against the slow erosion of time. These 3 vitamins, vitamin D for circulation, vitamin B12 for energy, and vitamin E for protection, aren't just nutrients. Together, they create what I call your vitality triangle. When you restore this balance, your body remembers how to feel strong, clear-headed, and fully alive again. Think about it. Better blood flow, steady energy, and resilient hormones are the foundation of everything that makes you feel like yourself. Whether it's having the stamina to enjoy a walk, the focus to stay engaged, or the confidence to be present in your relationships, these are the small victories that add up to a richer, more fulfilling life. Your body still knows how to feel vibrant. All it needs is the right support, one smart choice at a time. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and share this video with someone you care about. You never know whose life you might change by helping them discover the simple power of these essential nutrients.